Oh, hello. Welcome. Glad to have you all here. Let's go ahead and just pick up right where we left off last time, which I don't even remember what we were doing, and this was 2 days ago. So hopefully we can just pop into it and get back to working on this. All right, we're back in one block survival, and where we left off, we had just started kind of working here on the actual base house itself, whatever we want to call it. And we did finally get a cobblestone generator put together over there, which is going to give us all the cobblestone that we need to build a roof right there. So I suppose what we need to do, yeah, we did also make the portal. Yep, that's true. That's also there. So I suppose what we need to do is kind of a mix of all sorts of things. We need to work on the roof. We need to work on, I don't know, digging around in the nether, finding some fun stuff. We did get, so last time, after working our way through the nether section of this, we actually did get netherite scraps, which is great, but we don't have a netherite template. So we do need to go to the nether to do that. But I think while we're just getting sorted and organized today, I think it might make sense to try and mine out just some of our cobblestone over there, so we can actually have some cobblestone for our roof. But I'm wondering, do I want to actually, like, this is gonna seem silly because we just made this cobblestone generator, but do I want to spend the time mining the cobble, or do I want to go and just get, like, well, you can't make stairs out of basalt, so maybe that answers my question, but I could go get some blackstone from the nether, and that would give us pretty much everything we need for a roof. We just go and mine a ton of that. Plus, if we do that, and we mine low enough, we'll also get ourselves some more netherite scraps. So I don't know, it might be worth it to try and do that. It might actually be worth it to try and do that. So we'll let that cook up. I think maybe let's do that. I do want to empty out the old inventory though and make sure we don't have too many things carrying around with us today. Oh goodness. We really have run into the whole issue of having too many things and not enough places to put them. So I suppose we just gotta find places to put things and go with it. I feel like these should go with our netherite stuff, or our netherite stuff, what am I saying? Our nether stuff. I am gonna put this redstone. I want this redstone to be kind of in its own spot. I don't want to lose these, so we'll put those here. These are important. We'll keep our food with us. Put these in here, along with the armadillo scoots. And we can drop this over here. I'll stay as far away from him as I can. How good is my armor? It's just gold armor. It's not that good, because we don't have enough diamonds. Hi, how's it going, right guy? Welcome, welcome. So we gotta... I mean, so one thing we could do is keep digging here and hope that we find more diamonds to get more stuff. Because right now we're stuck with all of this, and I don't even think we've got enough iron. Yeah, we have 1 iron ingot, so it's not like we can just go and make a ton of iron stuff. This is 1 block survival, so this is our 5th episode of this. So we've been doing this for 5 weeks now. But we started with this block right there, and since then we have expanded to all of this. This is 1.21.5. So we don't have happy ghasts yet. We don't have any of the like the newest stuff, but it's 1.21.5. So we have all sorts of fun different types of animals and things, but not anything else too much more than that. Let's mine this stuff up here. That way we can make some more food, because that is something that we are severely lacking on at the moment. is any amount of food. We do also probably need to fix this area. So last time, something terrible happened in that we had blazes spawn in, and they burned down pretty much this entire area. We had to rebuild all of that. So that is what this structure is now. It's kind of our that could have been bad. It's kind of our fireproof box to keep any mobs locked in, which actually will help us. There's mob raids that are scheduled in for every single phase. It's what they're called, every phase of this game mode. And so this actually helps me to keep them locked in a way so they can't actually come and hurt us once they are spawned in. So that's what this structure is in the middle. And that should help us going forward, but we just, you know, obviously have to use it right. Yeah, the blazes were completely at the worst time. Yep, they were terrible. Yeah, but it's pretty sweet. So we started working on this. We actually had built this all before, but like I said, it all burned down. So we had to rebuild it. But now we have this all set. My favorite video game besides Minecraft is Rainbow Six Siege. Fun fact, completely different genre, but that's the game that I've played so much over time. Do I know if it's possible to play on console? Oh, and also the quest signs. The quest signs burn, so we do need to put those back up. That's a good question, because console's on Bedrock. This is on Java. So I think if it was available on console, somebody would have to make it as like a Bedrock downloadable map to have it posted. So I don't think it's impossible to have on console. I just don't know if it's available on console now. But I think you could definitely look and see. I think all you have to do is search like one block survival Minecraft Bedrock and see if anybody's made the map. It could be in the Bedrock marketplace. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. But actually, Tim, that is a really good reminder that we should get some new signs put up so that we can have our challenges back into play. So again, for those that are new, what we did on the very first episode is we decided like we decided like what are some funny things or fun extra challenges to put ourselves to while we're also trying to do this one block survival. So we had kind of come up with a list of things, which we have done quite a few of over time, but we're going to try and put back some of these now that we actually have some things here. So we've already made the cobble generator. We don't need to do that. But we talked about doing a mob farm. We talked about doing an iron farm, which our villagers that we had died. So I don't know if that's going to be possible anymore, but we'll still leave it just in case. Let's see. We already have all the diamond gear, so that one's handled. We did another portal, so that one's handled. We do need to go to the end. Let's see. What else did we have? Let's throw out some challenges that you guys think we need to add into these. We'll do. I think we'll have at maximum. We'll put in the total of 16 that can be here. Considering there's 4 per and there's 4 of these. So go ahead. The panda does not have a name yet. Do we have a name tag? That's actually a good question. Panda does not have a name yet, though. I was thinking Poe. I've been calling him Poe in my mind, you know, from Kung Fu Panda, but he could have any name. I don't know if we have a name tag, though, so we might just get to have a name by virtue of just existing. Yeah. Looks like we don't have any name tags, so he just gets to exist as whatever we decide to name him. Drop that over here. We do have our little zombie guy, which we could have used for an iron farm if I hadn't had all of our villagers killed when the blazes spawned in. So unfortunately we have him. We only have 1 sheep. We only have 1 armadillo. We only have 1 llama. We have 1 pig. I mean, it's kind of like terrible. We just got 1 of everything basically instead of 2 of everything. Yo, Stitch, welcome. I just picked up another armadillo scoot. All right. Now, where did we put? We got a bunch of wood everywhere. We kind of started organizing at the end of last episode, or last stream, I should say, but didn't get very far with organizing. So I think maybe one thing we could do is get this farm built back up over here, or I guess not really farm, whatever you want to call it. This enclosure for our animals built back up, so that we actually can have that sheep back over here in a safe place. Oh, and of course that's all we're gonna have there. Let's see, 21 sticks. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need to grow some more birch trees if we want to continue to use this birch over here. But lucky for us, we have a single birch sapling that we can grow. Watch it from the hotel. Oh, you're still on your trip. Nice. And fleshy. Yep. Goofy. All right, where did we put all of that bone meal? There it is. Maybe we can start with actually chopping down some of these trees. Also, can't forget the shaders. I keep forgetting the shaders. There we go. Hey, Sky. How'd the trip go? Or the drive, I guess we could call it. I don't know if trip feels like too nice of a name for a long drive. There all week. Wow. Long trip. But I hope it's fun. When we talked yesterday, it seemed like it was pretty fun, so I hope that's the case. Still driving. Oh my goodness. So the long trip continues. Ooh, that's something we lost, was our entrance up into this. We need to make some more carpet over here. There we go. You know, I bet we actually have carpet sitting around somewhere from the first time that we made carpet. Yep, it's right there. Okay, we'll just take that one carpet, put those back. And this will be our... Oh, we have to have this be even. Hold on, we need the other one. That'll be our entrance into here, and then we'll grab this guy, make him follow us. Do we have any wheat? Yes, we do. Mr. Sheep, could you follow me over here, please? Wow, that is a long, long drive. I didn't realize it was that long of a drive. That is an insanely long drive. I'm assuming that means you're most of the way, though, right? I'm assuming. So that's at least something good, right? Let's see if we can't save some of these. I don't want to lose any birch saplings. If we can hang on to just a few. Nice. Okay. Should probably sleep before going to the nether, but at the same time, I don't really know if it matters that much. So we'll go put these saplings away, and then I think it's time to go to the... Wow. How do we forget about all this? I don't know how we forgot about all that redstone. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. I am starting to think, and this is something I thought about after the stream on Sunday, was maybe we should actually make the chests go this way so we can store more things in smaller spaces. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do that. And we'll just go like this with them so that they actually take up less space. And that'll be the start of our wood chest right there. Oh, silly little llama guy. Gonna need you to stay out of my way, my friend. There we go. Boom. And see, look already, like we're gonna get so much more storage space by having our chests be like this. So I think this is well worth the time to try and reorganize. Because I mean, already we've doubled the amount, quadrupled the amount of storage that we have on this side of the room. So I think that is entirely worth it. We are gonna have to actually do this in pieces though, so that we can continue to walk up here. All right, so this one will have be our miscellaneous nether blocks like we had previously, not counting that though, because that is wood. We'll put that up, and then hopefully that should be, there we go. That's miscellaneous nether blocks partially organized there. I'm thinking maybe we can do wood kind of in its whole form in this chest. And then we can do crafted wood things here. Maybe we just do a box for dirt. Oh, you need to go to your nether chest, my friend. There you go. I don't want to get too carried away with getting these organized yet, because you know, we got some adventuring to do. But yeah, there was a lot that happened last time, and I was kind of just going into it just briefly just before you joined. But this entire house burned down, so we had to completely rebuild, which was a bummer. And then let's see, what else did we do? We had to build a little shelter to prevent things from, like, it was a blaze that spawned. So the blaze spawned and burned everything. So now we have a fireproof box over there. Yeah. So we lost everything. The tree that was in the middle, we lost all sorts of things. So, bummer. We only have 1 sheep, 1 armadillo, 1 pig, 1 llama, 1 panda. We do have 3 turtles, actually. So, I mean, there's some stuff there, but we did also get a portal put together and a cobble generator. So we did make some good progress. Test. I see you. I see you. Is it popping up? Yeah, it's popping up there too. If I put this here, nope. I was hoping it was just going to shift for us, but it did not. All right, let's put our valuables back in here like I had. We'll count that as a valuable. Sure, why not? And then crafted wood blocks, like I said. We'll just put those in here. We can do weapons up here. And we'll do these last ones. Take this back here. Do this last one like this. And this is what we'll fill with our redstone stuff because oh, I didn't see hydrate come through either. I don't see it at all. I will hydrate though, because I need to. I'll even drink water. So. Now, is it technically water with a liquid IV in it? Yes. But it is still good water. I mean, that's still good hydration, right? Yeah, I don't know why it didn't come through. So far, my alerts don't seem to be coming through, though, because it looks like somebody subscribed, and I didn't say anything. So thanks for the sub. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, so what's... For me, actually, I can see it. It just didn't give me a pop-up for it. But we have hydrated, which is good, because we needed to. Let's have this be light blocks here. I don't know. And now we can just kind of do a amalgamation of things. That's a good word. I don't really want to do my sandstone. What's that? I'm just going to combine sandstone. I don't really know if I want to do that. We'll do it for now. All right, let's drop the rest of this in with these because they all kind of match up. And then I think with that done, we'll come back to this in time. And of course, these chests over here. But I think with all that done, let's head to the Nether. Hey, I do like Celsius, though. Don't get me wrong. Plus, if we want to talk, about my favorite Formula 1 team, Ferrari, Celsius sponsors Ferrari. So, technically, I am very aware of Celsius. I just, I don't know. I don't really like to. I drink energy drinks in the morning. I don't really like to drink energy drinks after like 3 or 4 o'clock. Depends on the day, because we'll see. But typically, if I'm gonna drink something later on, I'm gonna drink coffee. Truth or dare? Let's do a dare. Whoa, I almost walked off that cliff. That was dangerous. This feels like a bad idea, especially if we don't have any blocks to build with. Hold on. We need to take some form of building blocks with us. Do we just take netherrack? Yeah, why not? Let's get ourselves a good little bit. Okay. Let's do a good little bit of netherrack that we can take in there with us. Just in case we need to bridge or anything. Now, the bummer is, if we want to try and find diamonds, we got to keep sitting here and mining this. But right now, we're kind of stuck with, well, this. I mean, we can see where this goes, though. See if it gives us anything. Some redstone. There's... Oh, we got a bee! Oh, we don't have any honeycomb, though, so I can't make a... Oh, wait, do we have honeycomb? We have a honey block, but you can't make honeycomb out of that. Ugh. Mr. B, I want to make you a house, but I can't. I need you to stay... Oh. Speak of it, and it will come. Okay, hold on. Can I break this honeycomb down? No, I can't. I'm sorry, Mr. B. I can't make you anything yet. Well, now I'm getting distracted. Yeah, no, I should definitely... I want to do cobble, but I don't want to waste cobble. That's been my concern. Okay, we're getting all sorts of mixture of blocks here. Like what is, I don't know what this mix is. Oh, we don't have Soak Touch. Are there bees in there? Or do we just give him the home? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. We don't have Soak Touch, so I can't save it. We just gotta let it go. Oh. I'm so sorry. No. 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 What if I mine this? And then give you a house like this? He's never gonna like me, is he? He's just gonna be mad at me forever, right? Ah! It's too late. It's too late. I already messed up. Shears probably would have worked, but I don't know. Oh. Is he not mad at me anymore? Where's he going? No, Mr. B, come back. Mr. B, no. I made you a house. Wait, hold on. Do we have flowers? If we have flowers... Okay, we don't have any flowers right here, but theoretically... Yep, there we go. That is for me. Mr. B, will you come back, please? If I show you a flower? Oh, gosh. He's just gonna go away. Look at him go. Goodbye, bee friend. I don't know if there's any way for us to even try and get him. Alright, well, we're gonna hold on to this flower. And maybe the bee will come back, and maybe the bee won't come back, but we at least tried. Or maybe we'll get another one to spawn. Okay, you're not who I wanted to see at all. You're evil. Now, granted, if I had left this open, he'd be burning, but... I've made it a long time without having to see one of those guys. Do 20 jumping jacks. Show the bear grippers. No, we're not showing the bear grippers, so we can do 20 jumping jacks. We're not doing any sort of feat showing on live. Here, all right, let's do the 20 jumping jacks, hopefully without bonking my head on the... I'm too tall. Here's the thing, is that I'm too tall, so I'm gonna hit my fan. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm gonna hit my hands. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and we're done. It's these type of games the bees usually just laugh. I know. They just ditch, and that's not very fun. I do hope it just comes back though. It would be kind of cool if it did just come back. Oh, whoa, big slime. Oh, that's what almost... No, it did kill us last time. I got killed by a group of slime last time, and I think that's pretty embarrassing. I had made it to, like, I don't know, Tim, what was it, 20-something levels, and, just got destroyed. I was just standing here thinking it was peaceful, and then I got absolutely wrecked. Yeah, that's the most jumping jacks I've done in a little while. It's not typically my, my exercise of choice. What do we got? Dried kelp, honey blocks, copper, cactus. Beautiful. Okay, well, let's maybe pick up some of this, go organize that, and then we'll be back. Yeah. A fair number of lives did we have. Or a fair, what am I saying? A fair number of levels did we have. We'll do our ores in there. Drop those over here. You over there. All sorts of stuff now. Jeez Louise. kind of hard to stay organized now. I'm like, I don't know where else things need to go. We'll just dump all of this stuff into here for the time being. Because again, not really sure where that needs to go. And honestly, Tim, I'm gonna actually go with what you said. I'm gonna find an overworld block to take, and honestly, maybe we just take a thing of cobblestone now that we have renewable cobblestone. I'm a man for the people. What can I say? Wither skeleton head. We already have 2 of them. So is that saying we need to get the 3rd one? Okay. Well, we gotta spell skelly wrong so that I can fit head. There we go. Wither skelly. I mean, it's still pronounced skelly, but it seems a little silly. But we did technically get 2 of them last time, but if we get a 3rd one, then technically we could fight the wither, so not a bad challenge. I have not thought about doing ASMR. I appreciate that, I think, though. But no, yeah, I've not. I don't know. I prefer talking. I feel like one, I need a oh. Well, you're okay, hold on. We have a saddle yet? No, we don't, and we can't craft one. Okay, well, donkey friend, I need you to leave, but we can at least craft a lead. Boom, 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 boom. Come here, friend. Will you follow me? Can you make it out of here? That's the real question. Can he actually make it out? I don't know if he can. Come along, friend. No? What do donkeys like? Do they like apples? You like apples? Nope. Apparently not. Does anybody know what the donkey's like? I like that. The donkey can definitely be named Gerald. What do donkeys like? Do they like wheat? Nope. Carrots? We don't have any carrots, so I can't do that one. Potatoes? It's probably carrots. It's probably carrots. Oh, unfortunate. Sir, you're on a lead. You're supposed to, like, consider following me at least. Like, he doesn't want to follow at all. He doesn't want to follow us at all. Can you please come this way? So you're out of there? I don't want you to get hurt. Do you need wider than... Does he need, like, wider than this? I've never had this much trouble leading an animal out. Uh-huh. 2 wide doorways. Thanks, guy. He also seems to need more space. Okay, there we go. All right. Now we can put this back together. Silly, silly. Oh, those are on the wrong side. Can't be having that. Boom. 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 There we go. I am going to sleep this night because I worry that we're gonna have... Oh, are you killing my zombie? First of all, how dare you? Second of all, how did you get here? Stop. Everybody avert your eyes if you don't want to see a sad poor llama die. I'm sorry. Okay, what do you have for me, sir? Not anything that I don't already have. Okay, I will let you live for now, but you don't really have things that I require. Okay, I'm gonna go... Oh, wait, hold on. We were gonna sleep. I'm getting distracted. Sugar, wheat, and apples. Well, apparently he didn't want the apples, but I didn't try sugar or wheat. Well, I did try wheat. I don't know. Maybe it's just sugar then. Maybe we've just found that out. Okay, we will put these things away, and then I say, let's stop procrastinating, and let's actually go to the nether. Do what we set out to do. Cactus isn't food, but I am going to put it in the food area just because I feel like that's the place that makes sense for it to be. I don't know why that feels like the place that makes sense, but it does to me, so we're gonna do it. Leads there. We'll go put this over there. And then we'll go to the nether. And we'll be done. We'll be done joshing around. Okay. To the nether. I have not found any other diamonds. And I don't really want to keep digging. Okay, we'll do one more. Not a diamond. Alright, we're leaving. It's like gambling. It's like gambling. You get addicted to it. You just gotta leave. You just gotta go. Ugh, I feel like it's gonna be so dangerous over here because we're in the basalt delta. There's gonna be magma creams everywhere. They're just gonna hurt me. Okay, I'm gonna start by I don't think there's any gas. Well, there's at least the potential for gas nearby. I'm gonna build just a little like entryway area for us that is protected so that we don't get annihilated by a magma cube if we spawn in and there's one nearby. Okay. We'll just build this wall right here. Like that. Now we are moderately protected. I don't think that counts as protected yet though, so we're gonna fill this side in too. Okay. There we go. That feels a lot safer. We will also put one of these here so nothing spawns. Oh gosh, now the job of trying to make it out of here begins. I don't know what way I really want to go. I want to go over there, but I feel like that's going to be a big old waste of blocks in comparison to just going over there. So I think maybe we start over here and see where that takes us and then decide. Yep, see you, Sky. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. You got a busy time right now, so I'm glad you're able to stop by. Okay, let's stay aware of big old magma cube that's right there. Make sure that we build our barrier there so that we don't get knocked off by him. Hello, dude. Yep, I see you. I know you're there. Oh, gosh. Okay. The problem with magma cubes is even the little ones can hurt you. I don't love that. I don't want them to hurt me. There we go. Okay. Now we are safe enough to try and continue building this little pathway. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. Keep the old eyes up. And not let that happen again. How did that not patch up? It's weird. Should have patched up. I don't know. Okay, so we've made it over here. I'm gonna mine up this area here. How many ways can I die? That is a great question. You should see the intro to the new mini-series that's gonna be coming soon. It's pretty funny. It has to do with how frequently I die. I feel like I'm just like teasing you at this point with all of the the things about this, but not actually posting anything about it. It's coming. It's coming. It's on the way. But there's a pretty funny intro that I have. Okay. I think I'm going to opt for the mine out the Blackstone idea from earlier. Yeah. Oh, well, I haven't made the super cut of deaths, but your idea did help give me inspiration for something about the series that I've had you on your toes for. But yes, because originally I was like, I'll just make this a normal intro, but no. You saying the other day that I should make a supercut of deaths was pretty funny. So that is actually being used. It's not all the deaths that I have, but it is at least a few of them. A few of the ones that I thought were significant. So there's like the first one from the main series, and then a couple from streams and some others in between. So Wow, I forget about how easy it is to actually collect blackstone. Oh my goodness. There we go. Look at that. There's a bunch of blackstone. Oh, we forgot one. How did we do that? There we go. Okay. Blackstone in hand. Lava on the floor. Cover that up. There we go. Oof. More lava? More lava? Not more lava. More lava? Not more lava. More lava? Sweet. Okay. Well, that works. Oof. Okay. Time to get some more blackstone. I think we could probably get started on a roof. I was not thinking that we'd find enough blackstone this close by to be able to start on a roof without having to do some grand adventure, but this works pretty well. Now we do need to still figure out, like, if we get another raid from, I don't know, pillagers, and I don't want to be near them again, we are still going to need to figure out the outward defenses, whether that is, you know, building spires or something, but coming up with some way to take them out. Because originally we talked about doing towers off to the sides, and that kind of left the design as I continued to build, so we'll have to see what we want to do there, but honestly, I'm thinking, and actually there's a way that we can look this up. Hold on. So if I click right here, it'll open the settings. So what phase, let's see. About 1 block back. There's a way to see what phase you're on, but I'm not sure. Do I have bow and arrow? Yeah, we do. We do, or I think we do. I was pretty sure we did. I think we do. I guess now we need to verify that. I'm fairly certain we have a bow and arrow. And at least some arrows, I should say. Because there were those skeletons for a while there at the beginning that we were fending off. Okay, that is all I'm going to do right there. I think... Oh, gosh. That was rude of you. I think right here we could probably tuck in and go. I don't want to break this pickaxe, though, so maybe that's not what we're going to do, and actually we'll just work with the blackstone we have and go back so we don't... I don't want to lose this pickaxe before we have the stuff for another pickaxe. Yeah, I guess while we're going back, we can check and see what we got. If we've got bow and arrow and things. I'm fairly certain we do. Bow, arrows, and some arrows of slowness. There you go. So yes, we do. We should be all set for some of that. I guess maybe the thing to do is to sit here and mine out some of this and hope that we find some diamonds, because I really don't want this pickaxe to break. So worst comes to worst, we might have to shift to doing like, I don't know, honestly, stone pickaxe, maybe. Because we don't have any iron either. Oh, hey, look at that. Ask and you shall receive. And some diamonds, beautiful. Oh, that's a good pull of blocks right there. Something's gonna spawn in. Oh, it's just you. I am not afraid of you. There we go. I was trying to fly away. I feel bad. Yeah, I think some type of towers would be fun. I think that would be a pretty good idea. Some more honeycomb and some cake. Ugh, our poor bee. Oh, a cat. A gato. Do we have any? Oh, we do. Cake, you can go there. Come here. Yes! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we got a kitty. We got a kitty friend. Cute. Okay. Best day ever. Best day ever. Now we got a cat friend. Oh geez. All of the blocks that we have in our inventory. Okay. You can go in there. You can go over there. I don't know what to do with the rest of most of this stuff. We got a ton of emeralds though, which is nice, but also I don't really know what we're gonna do with the emeralds. We only have this one trader, and I don't really feel like he needs to have, you know, all of our emeralds, so. What we can do is actually take this glowstone dust though and drop all that in there. Because these are light sources, just not made yet. Okay. Boom. Do we have a stone cutter? Did we make one of those? I swore we made one. Do I have enough diamonds for a new pickaxe? I don't believe so. I've got 2 diamonds. I could use the diamonds to make a pickaxe, but what I could also do is use the diamonds to make an enchanting table. And I feel like that's more worth it. But speaking of enchanting tables, we never made a sugarcane farm. We never planted the sugarcane. So we should actually probably do that before we get started on trying to have an enchanting table or anything. We need to get the sugarcane planted. Oh, you know what? This can plant right there. Thank you. Yeah. What did I do with the stone cutter? I swear we had one. Am I just blind? Was it in here? I didn't see it. Oh, my kitty. Oh my gosh. I didn't know you came to lay down. That's so cute. There's rotten flesh over there, and I don't know how that rotten flesh got there. Sorry, I was getting distracted. I don't know how that got there. So we'll just drop it over here, but that concerns me. I don't know how there's rotten flesh and the guy survived, I guess is what I'm more confused by. Drop this over there. These over there. I think I've got basalt in its own place, don't I? Yep. These also count as light blocks in my mind. Okay, that's a fair amount of blackstone. Oh, it's right here. I'm just blind. We'll do polished blackstone stairs. And that's all I'm using as far as I know. So we're just gonna use all of this to make that for now, and then we'll get more in time. Okay. We'll use gravel as a building block for now. Oh, actually, hold on. What am I doing? I think we got scaffolding. That's what I thought too, yeah, but I guess I set it down right there. I have scaffolding. Yeah, we do. Let's go use this. That'll help us. Now, what do we need to do this time, guys? Not be stupid. That's right. That's right. Good call, everyone. Oh, we still needed blackstone board. Oh, well. Oh, well. We can make an outline of what this needs to look like. And we'll use the blackstone stairs for it. And then we'll fill it in time. That's a little silly, Sam. Okay. So we do still need some blackstone bricks, because that's what we use. And I forgot about that. But we can at least get that framed out on this side. And then we'll do the same thing over all the way over here. And then what we're going to have to do is figure out, I don't know, how these are all going to connect, because I'm not going to have this be one massive roof. I'm going to have it, like, be a couple different arches. So we'll have to see how we actually want that all to fit together. But I'm pretty certain. How did you get up here? Pretty certain I know how I want this roof to be, and that's just to have it be on either side of this, and then we'll have this part actually just be covered. So that's pretty easy to figure out. Boom, boom, and boom. And like I said, unfortunately, we are going to need to go get some more blackstone to actually do this. Yeah, tough is not a bad idea either. So let's do that really quick. We'll drop this in there. And all of this over here. And then, oh gosh, I think we should head back. Ooh. Oh gosh, I don't know if I want to head back yet. I don't know. We'll just start here. We'll stay over here for now and see what we can get. Posture check is a good call. Dude, I think I need to get a new chair, because I have been sitting so poorly recently in this chair. I think I need to get a new chair. Oh, more diamonds. Look at that. Okay, we're getting a ton of emeralds, which is great, but I don't have anybody to... I mean, I have the wandering trader guy, but he's not... I don't really need to trade anything with him. He's not giving me anything of use, really. There we go. I should have enough. Oh, do I have enough? I should have enough diamond to make a new pickaxe, though. But like I said, I do want to save what I can for a enchantment table. So maybe. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what we should do. No, but there was a way. I found it before. So we mined 4,063 blocks. That's a lot. But I found it before. I just can't remember how I found it. It was like help or something, maybe? Did help show anything? Doesn't look like help showing anything. Let's do... I don't know. It's giving me all of my axiom things now. Yeah, it's just giving me like world edit and axiom and things that we can't really do anything with in this game mode. There was, is it in? No, it's not in that one because we checked that one. Is it skipped a phase? I don't want to do that. I don't want to click on that and then have it like push us along. But I swear at one point or another, we clicked on it and it was like, ah, yes, here are all of the phases. Here's how far you've made it in. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I swore we saw it. Hey, Zen, how's it going? Oh, here we go. So we have 2 more phases after this. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, wow. It spoils what blocks we can get here. Look at that. Interesting. So there's 2 more phases after, ouch, after this. Ow. Your hitbox is too big, big slime. There we go. We'll just knock all these guys out. I'm kind of feeling silly that we didn't get that sugarcane planted earlier on, because that definitely would have been helpful to have that, you know, growing at this point. But what can we do? What can we do? We're already here, so can't be too bummed out about it. Let's get that cooking up. The wood up there. Trying to decide what I want to keep versus what I want to not keep. But I think we'll just pick up all this slime, take all of that, and get back to work. That is true. Went to the nether, got blackstone, didn't die. These are all true things. Ooh, more obsidian. I don't think we need more obsidian, but I'll take more obsidian. Okay, we need to start probably being careful with the pickaxe. It's getting to a point that without proper focus on it... Why are you all mad at me? Why are you all mad at me? What did I do? They're all upset with me. Okay, I've got an idea. Where did I put that flower? So if we grab some more dirt, hold on. If we grab some more dirt and actually plant in some more flowers and things over here and then move the beehive over here, I think we could get the bees to actually stick around. Oh gosh, I don't want to hurt our sheep. That would be sad. You're in 2 places at the same time. Look at you. You're the master of the streams. I appreciate the double support. Oof. Glad that that sheep decided that living was something it wanted to do. There we go. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's unfortunate. Did I just see our bee come back? No, I'm seeing things. I'm seeing things. So if we take this over here and we put this right here maybe, and then plant the flower and maybe get some more flowers planted over there. I think the bees should decide to stay. I'm not certain, but I would hope that they do. There we go. There we go. Okay, we'll let all of that continue to spread. I'm going to release the bees. And hope they don't abandon me. That would be really sad if they just decided to fly away. They're gonna just fly away, aren't they? Oh, shucks. Okay. You bee friend. You're with me. Oh, come here. Come here. Come here. Come. Oh, too far away. Oh, gosh. Okay. You friend of mine, this is your new home. Can you fly over here? I assure you, this is where you want to be. You know how to fly. You do. You are an adult bee. Oh, come on. The bees do not know how to fly. You've seen it here first, folks. I don't know what he's doing. Look at this. He's just stuck. The bee is just stuck. Oh, he's figured something out. Yeah! Okay, okay. We couldn't save them all, but we saved a bee, which is better than no bees. Yeah, we've got so much slime now. Wowzers. Okay. To be or not to be? Okay. I worry that we aren't going to get any more bees, but I suppose it's worth continuing the dig to see. We'll see what's going on. Ah, Zen, thanks for the resub, man. I appreciate it. Ah, more bees. You're with me, and you are with me. Come along, bees. Yep. You're already going to the right spot. You're smart. Okay, you join him. You're a smart bee. You got this. You can figure out how to fly. Hopefully they'll recognize that this only has one bee in it, and then they will go there, and then we'll have 3 bees in one place. Well, yeah, I know. Yeah, for me it says 5 times as a tier 1. I see it. I don't know why in chat. I think it's just saying that you did a 1-month subscription instead of like a 5-month subscription. Yeah, I see it though. I see it. Never fear. I know your loyalty. All right, that feels like probably enough beekeeping for the time being. But maybe we sleep. I feel like it's been a couple nights since we slept again, so maybe we do a brief sleep before we head back out. Look, I'm trying to stay organized, but my goodness, there's kind of too many blocks that we're just getting that are like, it's kind of weird to try and keep these all organized while you're going about all of this. That's why I keep going to this dump chest over here, because it's like, it's kind of faster to just dump them all over in that spot and then figure it out later. Got a bunch of copper in here though, that's nice. Yeah, I don't know. For me, yeah, it says 5 times a tier 1. The cobblestone generator is still alive. It's right over there. But I've decided I'm going to use blackstone for the roof. I think it looks better with the spruce and the dark oak and everything. So that's why we've shifted gears to blackstone. We'll take this moment to rehydrate as well. All right. Do we keep digging? No, we don't. No, we don't. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to find our leather. We actually have a number of. That's kind of more than I thought we were going to have. Do we have paper just lying around? Why do I feel like I remember us having paper? Maybe we don't. Maybe I'm making that up. I'm definitely making that up. I just felt like we had paper for a little bit, but maybe we didn't. So I guess we do need this this here guy to grow. So maybe we go grab our bone meal and let's just make some of this grow for a while. What? Can you not bone meal? I thought you could bone meal this stuff. Can you not? You just gotta be patient. That's kind of sad if that's true. Oh, heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. All right, well, never mind. We have to wait for the sugarcane to grow. That's a tragedy. We can at least grab that stuff. We got our valuables with us. Okay, let's go run this over here. Oh, that's so sad. Boom. All right. Well, we've got that. I'm gonna just drop our blackstone up here for the time being. We gotta go get more so that we can make some more blackstone bricks. I also should pick that up before that despawns. That could have been upsetting. Yep, it's gonna grow very slow. I do know that. Oh well, if we gotta wait for it, we gotta wait for it, right? And that's okay. I don't need all these nuggets. Okay. Do we? No. Let's go get blackstone. But if we keep digging, then that gives it a chance to grow, though. I wish we had more than one of these. I wish we had more than one. I think that's my problem, is that we only have one of these, so it kind of feels like a... But... if we had been smarter, we would have grown it earlier. And, I just wasn't thinking about it at the time. Yeah, I mean, because that's really all we got of it. Shucks. Could cook up this raw pork chop, though. That's a lot of food that we've just been letting sit there. Well... do I have more obsidian? Oh, I've got a ton of obsidian. I got 8 obsidian. Yeah. I'm just trying to think. So, something we could do, which we don't have enough dirt probably to do it, though. But I was going to say we could probably build a larger scale sugarcane farm when this decides to grow a bit more. Which would at least give us some more to work with, but I don't really think that's going to be worth our time. So, back to the nether, but I don't want to lose our pickaxe. Back to the nether, but I don't want to lose our pickaxe. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Maybe we do need to sit here and just wait until we have a enchantment table. Ooh, creator music box. Very nice. I could use some of the things to get... I wish our villagers hadn't died, because if our villagers hadn't died, we could have actually like tried to get mending last time, but... skeleton horse. Very nice. I don't have anything to obtain you with, though, but you will be my friend. Hello, skeleton horse. Can you come this way? Come along. You are now free, I think. Maybe not. Are you free? There we go. Goodbye. You go roam the world. Be happy. Okay, now we gotta put all this back together. Beep, beep, beep. Beep. How did I have it? Beep. 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 There we go. Okay. That's all put back together. Now we have a skeleton horse, which is fun. And we have 2 books and quills, but no normal books. Which is kind of a bummer. Because it's the normal books that we need, but... alas. Oh, we do have paper, though. I didn't even think about that. 1 book is enough for the enchantment table. Yep. Boom. Okay, let's go grab our diamonds and our obsidian, and let's make that enchantment table. We're not going to get a lot of anything. Like, it's not going to be anything really substantial for keeping us, you know, in good graces, but it's better than nothing. Do I want to just do, like, the stereotypical, like, corner enchanting table? I kind of do. I might just do it there. Oh, I don't know, though. Maybe we'll make a separate enchanting space. That's what we did in the one chunk, so I think I'll do the same thing again. We'll make it over, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be the center, sure. Sure, we can do that. I'll put it there. What do I get right off the bat? Efficiency, unbreaking efficiency. Okay. Yes, mining quartz in the nether for levels is a great idea. We should not do that with our diamond pickaxe, so we should make an iron one, I think. We should also take some real food with us. Bread is good, but bread's not going to get us everything we need. Okay. Leave that there. That feels important. Yeah, let's do an iron pick. I think that's probably the best choice. Honestly, let's make 2 of them. There's no reason not to make 2 of them. I don't know what else we would have used the iron for. That's what I'm saying. Is I don't really think there was much of a reason. We are going to leave behind the diamond pickaxe. I really don't want to lose that. There's also no reason to take a diamond axe into the nether, so we'll actually just go this way. There we go. Okay. Well, armor, yeah, but we weren't getting very much of it very fast, so. Ugh. Well, I mean, there is some right here though. We could start smelting up some of it. I'm tempted to keep digging out this to see what the end of this level is and what the next one is, because I feel like that could really decide on what we do or don't need to build. 1.21.5 is what this is in. Oh, now I remember why we had our axe. Mr. Donkey. I don't need you, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Just breaking the wrong things. That was suspicious sand and I didn't even look. When it gets announced. Did it get announced today and I'm just silly? Because I didn't see it. What? Hold on. Hold on. What? This is real? How did I miss this? I did miss this! Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a hotfix. There's nothing new. Actually, I probably won't. Just looking at this. The reason I did one for the 1.21.7 release candidate was because there was actually a change. But this one, it's only bug fixes. Here, let me, I'll share the main monitor. Here you go. So, looking here, it's only bug fixes. We got a game screen freeze after a while on some Intel graphics. Entities and block entities become visually corrupted. Text and texture aliases or atlases become visually corrupted. Entities are shaded incorrectly. It appears that it's a lot of issues with Intel graphics cards, and then one AMD crash. Yeah, this is even Intel integrated. So it seems like this is maybe just an update to fix some issues they're having with graphics stuff. But it doesn't look like anything else. I think it's interesting that this is a full release, but it's probably how they're going to justify making the next update be 1.22 or something. I don't know. We'll see what they call it. Yeah. There you go. Here is my short about the new update. This is what it is. No, there's not anything. There's not anything really new to report for that one. So we'll leave that behind. Just turn off the wrong thing. There you go. All right. Back to mining. Yeah, I'd believe that. Oh, I don't want a monster party. What's gonna spawn in? Oh, just slimes. Hey, I don't count bees as monsters. Oh, I count bees as monsters when they're mad at me. My gosh, there was a lot of angry things. Oh, the bees stung me. That's not kind. Hold the phone. No! I don't wish to be harmed, bees. We're just gonna leave. Yeah, Intel is now on the GPU. Yeah, that's true. Are they still mad at me? They are still mad at me. We have to play hide and seek with some bees. I don't love that. There we go. Okay. We need to make some more beehives because these guys are about to despawn. To be the bee spawn, if you will. Okay, let's make boom, 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 boom. That should give us another beehive. There we go. And then what we can do actually right here is we can get some campfires here, but we'll just protect them so the bees don't. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Not the bees. There we go. Okay. so we'll think some more on that before I make a bad choice and my bees die. Slimes, you're so scary, evil monster guards. Wow. Wait, what? Why me? You just have to sting me once? Interesting. Maybe they just had to get out of there to not be mad at me. That's silly. Interesting. Alright, well I will eat something so we don't die. Yeah, I don't know why they're trying to compete in that market. I mean, good for them. Good for them, but I do like AMD processors are great. Or sorry, Intel processors are great. I love Intel CPUs, but yeah, apparently the Intel GPU is not doing really as well as they were maybe hoping. Ugh, too many blocks in our inventory again. Sorry, Monster Guard. I really need this armadillo to stop dropping things on us. Boom. 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 I don't know where, actually, honestly, maybe we should have food over here and we'll have tools and weapons in some other weird area. All right, and now the rest can be funneled into here. Gilded Blackstone can go over there. That's where that belongs. All right, there we go. Hi. Yeah, definitely have great potential. I mean, Intel knows what they're doing. Yeah, they know what they're doing in pretty much every other aspect of computers. So I trust that they're gonna do really well with these as well. Just takes some time. Oh, I got rid of my things for the monster party again. Got rid of my little slabs. Oh, that's powdered snow. I was like, what? Why is that taking so long? That wasn't ominous sand. They really caught me off. They always catch me off guard with the ominous sand. But I think it's you know, just normal sand, and then You hear the glass break and you're like, oh, dang it, I just messed up. Or not promise sand, whatever it's called. Zombie horse, you're not in the real game. I will keep the zombie horse. He's like one of my favorite things that is in the game but isn't really in the game. It's technically in the game. Technically. Are you able to be free from there? Do I need to open some space above your head? Why is your hitbox so large? There we go. Such a small creature, truly. There's no reason you need to have such a large hitbox. There we go. So many blocks. So many blocks. Non-stop. Hey, that's all good. I love hearing people nerd out about the things they're passionate about. Good thing is we do have some more iron ore, which is nice. I don't know why we still have all of this, excuse me. I don't know why we have all of... I'm getting distracted by all these things that I've now just realized I'd never organized. Whoops. Go there. You can go there, you can go there, you can go there, you can go there. Boom, boom. Boom. There we go. They're bringing back the Commodore? Really? That's awesome. That's funny. I remember you guys talking about Commodores a while ago, and I dropped in with the I don't know what that is. I'm too young for that. That was a lot of dirt there. The sponge sucked up all my water. How dare you, sponge? We're gonna fix that because it sucking up all the water makes me scared that there's gonna be something that spawns in that is specifically to make us wish we had water there. So I'm gonna fix that problem really quick. I really want these creatures to leave my base. A monster guard vanished. There were still monster guards? I thought we'd beat that. I guess maybe some slimes had lived on, or maybe some bees flew off. Oh, you know what? It was probably bees that flew off and despawned. Oh, you're a monster guard. I'm never gonna hurt you. I can't do that. All right, so we do that, and then that should become an infinite source. Yes. Okay. Did we get everywhere? Yeah, we did. Okay. It does mess up our thing just a little bit because now I gotta jump my way back and around and in there. Sorry. I know it's a little too late in the day to be joking about how young I am. You can go there. You guys can go there. Okay. I do want these slabs back. Even though they're going to despawn, they despawn every single time. I do have a retro heart. I do. I love my retro things. I've got... Yeah, you can maybe see it. No, you can't. It's just outside of... There's a Polaroid Sun 600 right there. There's my... That's my super retro thing. Dude, I know. I'm telling you, it's the chair. Because, like, so if I want to... Let me show you guys this. So if I want to sit back, and I got to sit, like, all the way back here. Look, it, like, doesn't... This is me, like, trying to sit back properly. So then I end up just sitting like this. And that's just bad. It's just bad. So... I might just need to get a new chair. Which, granted, I got this chair in 2020, like right at the start of the pandemic, when I moved into my first apartment. So it's been a long time that I've had this, and maybe it's about time for an upgrade. Yeah, when I first got this chair, it was my favorite chair that I'd ever owned. I actually really love this chair, but yeah, I think after 4 years of working from home and playing games and everything, like, yeah, it's definitely gotten to a point of probably disrepair. I mean, I'm sure I could tighten up some bolts and things and make it stand taller and stuff, but at some point, I think it makes more sense to just buy myself a nice chair. Which, if you guys want to know what V and I were kind of joking about yesterday, you can buy chairs that are made from the seats of cars, like specific cars. And as much of a Ferrari lover that I am, my dream car, outside of, like, some crazy Ferraris and things, but like my attainable, potentially in life dream car is a Audi R8. Oh my gosh, we're gonna die to bees. And you can get Audi R8 seats as a, are they gonna chase me in here again? You can get a chair that is an Audi R8 seat. And there's a part of me that really wants to try and find one of those, because I think that would be hilarious. Imagine having like a real car chair as my chair. Yes. Yeah. Toyota Super or Toyota Supra? I've not heard of a Toyota Super, if that's a thing. I almost died to that. Yeah. It is a nice gateway. I know. Yeah. It is. It is. Yeah. I do love a good Toyota Supra as well. I've not sat in a Toyota Supra chair though. No, I will say I've also not sat in an Audi R8 chair, but I have sat in an Audi chair, and I do like the seats that Audis have for the most part. So I can only imagine that would be nice. But yeah, there's a part of me that's thought about that. But like a lot of the F1 teams have partnerships with like Secret Lab and things. So you can also get like, F1 branded gaming chairs, and like Secret Lab chairs are really nice. They're just really expensive. So I just kind of need to decide, like, how much money am I willing to spend on a new chair? Piercing, golden carrots, gold ingots, potion of slow falling. Kind of an interesting mix of things there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, a really nice office chair has always been my pick over a desk chair or like a gaming chair. But those Secret Lab chairs are, I mean, in terms of quality, like my soon-to-be brother-in-law has a Secret Lab chair that he absolutely loves, and that thing is so comfortable when I sit in it. So I don't know, like I could be swayed for a Secret Lab. They are just, again, like I was saying, pretty expensive, but everybody who I know that has a Secret Lab, now including Zen, loves it. They have no complaints. That's fun. That's on brand. That's fun. But yeah, I mean, like, I've also looked at like the Herman Miller ones, but obviously those are, $1,000, so it's just a matter of, well, we've been married, for a year, but her sister is getting married. We've been married for over a year now, which is wild. Wild to think about. But yeah, no, her sister is getting married in September. So I will have another brother, which will be fun. was I putting the dirt? There's the dirt. Okay. I'm going to hold on to this piercing book. I think it's silly that we have this piercing book, though, and I don't really have else to go with it, but that's whatever. Potion of slow falling I'll also put in here, but technically no. But if my sister-in-law gets married, I would theoretically call him, I don't know, I'd rather say my brother-in-law than my sister-in-law's husband. You know what I'm saying? Also, especially if he's, yeah, we're good friends. So it's just one of those of like V's uncle isn't technically like my uncle-in-law, but I still call him my uncle. Or my uncle-in-law. So like it's, you know. I guess it's, you know, it's how much weight do you put on, you know, names like that. And for me, I don't put any weight in it other than, you know, like, are you this to me? Then you get the title. So that's why I look at it. And effectively, he would be my brother-in-law. So exactly, and that's my thing. And I've got family friends that I call my cousins that are not at all my cousins, but you know, they've been in my life for so long that they've been around for more of my life than some of my cousins have. So you know, it's just yeah. I don't know. I very much am more about the it's like I don't know. I don't attribute necessarily like titles to people based off of their actual relation to me. I attribute them more based off of their significance in my life, you know? So like a lot of our good friends, you know, when V and I have kids, they're going to be aunt and uncle this. And I know a lot of families do that, but like, you know, that's just, you know, I don't know. If they fill the gap, they fill the gap, you know? Exactly. That's what, yeah, see? So I gotta say. Yeah. All this to loop back to the chairs. He's got a secret lab chair that's sweet. And so, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. That costs some good money, but I'm thinking, going back to our conversation from last time, Tim, if we get monetized within the year, which would be an insane feat, maybe that'll be the gift to myself as a nice chair. It's about the connection. Exactly. It's about the connection. Maybe that can be a stream activity too. If it happens, we can pick out the chair as a stream. Now, granted, I'm not going to let you guys pick the chair because, you know, I want a chair that I want, but I'll let you guys be there when I pick the chair. We could do it that way. I've been trying to decide if I want to get a chair or if I want to get a new microphone. Like, if, you know, if I was going to get something nice for, you know, hitting a thing, but I don't know. I'll get something to celebrate. It's just a matter of what, I suppose. A bucket of salmon can go over here. No. I just dump all of this in here. I can. That's hilarious. Yeah, there's so much of that already in there. Wow. Okay, I need you to leave me alone, little horse guy. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah. When I spec my R8, yeah, when that day comes, don't worry. We'll spec the R8 on stream for sure. They don't make them anymore, actually, which is pretty sad. So, you know, when the day comes that you know, in life I can afford to have an Audi R8, we'll have to spec a used R8, unless they decide to come back with a new one. Which, honestly, with Audi doing, you know, the e-tron and everything, the electric kind of spin-offs of their cars, I could see Audi coming back with a electric R8. I mean, because the e-tron itself is already kind of an R8 replacement. That, I don't know. I think that could be an interesting thing for them to do. Yeah, I know. They do own Lamborghini, which, I mean, it begs the question of, like, you know, are they going to keep the performance in Audi, or are they going to dedicate more to Lamborghini? But with Audi coming into F1, I could see Audi doing something like Mercedes has done and McLaren has done and a lot of other brands have done where, you know, when they're in F1, they come out with a F1 car. So, you know, we got the McLaren P1, we have the AMG 1, we have the, I think McLaren also had a McLaren F1. But, you know, like, they come out with their own thing. So I also wonder if that is going to kind of put Audi in a place to do that. I don't know. Or maybe because they own Lamborghini, they'll do like the Lamborghini F1 or something like that. But you'd think if they were going to do the Lamborghini F1, they'd have Lamborghini in as an F1 team instead. It's nice hanging out. Yeah, have a great night. Have a great night. Enjoy some Stardew Valley. Getting all sorts of food today. Wow. Okay, let's get organized again. And all sorts of stuff today. I guess we can use these bottles of enchanting. Not gonna get us too much, but it'll be better than nothing. You there, put you there. Food, food, food. Grab all that. There we go. All these mobs trying to sneak into my house. I don't like it. I don't know why I keep forgetting where I put the dirt. I just need to label this stuff. There we go. Okay. Maybe it is now time to go get some levels. Well, actually, we could check in on the... There's so many things we could do. There's so many things we could do. We got 30 minutes. It looks like our sugarcane has grown at least a little bit with both of these, so we can grow some more of that. That would be a good idea. Yes, the Audi RS Q8 is the SUV. You should look up, if you're looking at it right now, you should look at the Audi R8 V10 Plus. That's my dream car. That's the car I've wanted since I was like 13. But if you want the money is no object car, that's the Ferrari F40 though. Those go for like 4 million minimum now. And we're not doing that one anytime soon. So, but the Audi R8, you can get a used one, you know, in decent condition for just over 100. So it's, you know, still really expensive, but more affordable for, you know, a dream car. And relatively reliable, all things considered. Has some issues and things, but most cars tend to have some issues, so. Okay, I really want to try and get over there so we can get all that, but honestly, it might just make more sense to try and dig through over here. So maybe we do that. Maybe we'll do that. Dig our way through here, and hopefully we don't die to some lava. Well, the good news is we're getting our Blackstone that we set out to get. I love Bugattis as well. They're awesome cars. What you'll learn about me though is I love pretty much every car. When I was a kid, the only job in the world I wanted was to be an auto mechanic. That was all I wanted. And then somewhere along the lines of middle school and high school, I decided that I didn't want to do that, but that is, like, cars have always been the thing I've loved. When I was younger, I used to be able to see the taillights. I don't know if I could do it anymore. I could probably do it, maybe. But I used to be able to see the taillights of most any car and give you the year. And obviously the manufacturer and the type of car, but obviously those are printed on the car. But I could do the year based off of the taillights. Specifically for Corvettes. That was like my superpower as a kid. Yeah, Bugattis are really, really cool cars. Really, really expensive cars, but my goodness, are they cool. Wow, we are going to get far more blackstone than I think we're actually probably going to need from this one. This is a huge vein of it. I don't know if I've ever seen a vein this large. Ugh. That'd be pretty cool. Yep, those 2023s are the last year. So, oh, we'll see. We'll see. The first one I ever saw was, I think it was in either the first or the second Iron Man. Because Audi and, like, Marvel had a deal. So all of the cars in Marvel movies were Audis. 4K miles. Yeah, that's why it's 200 grand. I mean, not to mention it's a 2023, but that's a pretty good spec. What color is it? That's the real question. I suppose in Florida, there's probably going to be a lot more for sale. Here in the Midwest, you don't see a lot of supercars for sale. At least in my section of the Midwest, you know. Oh, Nightbot's lining up. Look at it go. Look at it go. It's always like an hour and a half into stream that it lines up. Oh. That's awesome. Yeah, if I was going to have one, I'd either do a all white with the black, it's got like a black line on the back panel, on one of the back side panels, or I would do all black with white, or I'd do like a fun color, like I don't know, like a blue, maybe, like a blue and black, blue and white. I think that could be really cool. I've just always had a black or a white car, though. My first car was an all-black 2004 Honda Accord. Oh my gosh. Wow. Hold on. We need to get to safety. Whoa. All black 2004 Honda Accord. And now I drive a 2013 white Honda Pilot. That was so close to being bad. I don't know how we survived that. Got ganged up on there. Barrier there. That was rude of you. I don't know how we didn't fall into lava, to be entirely honest. I thought there was lava over there. Ouch. Ouch. Oh my gosh. Something burned. Something burned. I hope it wasn't the pickaxe. I hope it wasn't the pickaxe. Oh my gosh. Oh, if it was the pickaxe, my heart might stop. Yeah, no, the gas mileage on it is terrible because it's a V10. If it was a V6, it would be significantly better, but it is a V10. So it is not going to have good gas mileage at all. Okay, let's see. What did we manage to not lose? We didn't lose any of the diamond stuff. That's good. We also lost hardly any of the tools, which is also good. Or, sorry, any of the blackstone, which is also good. I do need to take care of this guy, though. He's really bullying us. Oh my gosh. These magma cubes make me so upset. I think, like slimes, the little ones shouldn't be able to hurt you. I don't care if they're hot. I don't care. I don't want them to hurt me. Make the game easier for me, please, Mojang. How am I supposed to be a successful content creator if I can't succeed at this game? Okay, there we go. Okay, not nearly as bad as it could have been. We did... Oh, I was just about to say we lost our pork chops, but we did not lose our pork chops. They're right here. There it is. Huh. Yeah, I guess I don't know. The difference, I don't know. I don't know, man. There's a difference somewhere, and the difference is that the fuel consumption on the Audi R8 stinks. All right, let's get some blackstone bricks going here. And hopefully I was a smart cookie. I think I was a smart cookie, wasn't I? Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Oof, I just had a moment there where I was like, oh my gosh, were we dumb and we just died with all of our stairs? No, we did not. We're good. We're definitely going to need more, but that is okay. That's what, yeah, I suppose, yeah, if I was going to have a $200,000 car, I'd hope I could afford the gas, right? Emphasis on the if. would be really cool, but yeah, those are the things, like, you know, if you're going to own a car like that, those are the things you got to think about is like, I can't, like, that's not a road trip car, you know? You can't really take that on a road trip, because if you do, you're going to run out of, you're either going to have to refuel every, like, 10 minutes, basically. Not really, but, you know, it's going to feel like that. Or you're just going to sit there and be like, wow, I really wish I'd just not taken this car. So, yeah. But that doesn't make it any less of a dream car. Doesn't make it any less of a dream car. It's a pretty cool one to me. Oh, why'd you have to go and be the different one? There we go. Boom. All right. Not going to set that up like the others. We'll set this one up. That. Then a block. And then a block. Not that way. I mean, I could do it that way. I could texture it if I want to. I'm kind of avoiding texturing though because I don't think I need to in this into this game mode, but I could texture them. And the insurance. Yep, the insurance is also not an ideal expense for a car like that. But again, you'd hope if you can afford the car, you can afford the insurance, right? And the thing is, like, you know, I bet there's people out there that would be like, oh, the insurance isn't that bad as long as you don't drive it for, you know, more than 20 miles every year. But if I'm going to buy a hypercar, well, I guess I don't think it's a hypercar. I think it's a supercar. If I'm going to buy a supercar, I'm not going to drive it 1,000 miles in a year. I'm going to drive the heck out of it because I like cars and I like driving. And so, yeah, an insurance plan for, like, you know, a collector car wouldn't work for me because I would drive the car far more than they would want me to. Yeah. So that's where I stand on that. I am a insurance worst nightmare when it comes to a car like that because I will drive the car how it's meant to be driven. I will take it to a track. I will do literally everything with it that an insurance company does not want me to do. And I'll do it happily. So would be really cool though, don't get me wrong. I once upon a long time ago, back in the old streaming of Rainbow Six days, I had somebody join the stream who was an older gentleman and had a BAC mono, which is this little single-seater street legal race car. And I was like, wow, that is perhaps the wildest thing that I've heard somebody say that they have in the real world. Okay, so we've got our 2 peaks done for this. I think I want to do more of like a squared off one in the middle, maybe. Yeah. It's a cool car. It's a really cool car, but you from where? Me, where am I from? I don't know. I feel like you were typing more and it sent, so I'll let you finish that one up, but from the States, if that's what you're gonna ask. Yeah, that was one of the weirdest ones. I was playing Forza Horizon. It had just come out. Forza Horizon 4, I believe it was, not 5. I think it was 4. And I was driving around in that car because it's in the game, and this guy was like, "Oh yeah, I own that car." I was like, "That is insane." So maybe he could have been pulling my leg, but I just based off of how he was talking about it, I didn't think he was. I thought he was full on serious about it. So I'd believe it if he was being serious. He seemed pretty serious. Where is all of our glass? Did we leave all that out here? Or did we use it all? I don't think we used it all. Ah, there it is. Now we can fill in these windows. Boom, boom, boom. Let's replace that with that, and we'll just have them kind of stop like that. Actually, no, we're gonna have this go all the way up with glass to there, and we'll call that good. I like that. I don't mind that. Fix that. There we go. Okay. Let's do the same thing over here. Boom. There we go. And we got 2 windows done in this space. Still a lot more of this house to finish, but that's at least an edge of it done. We can do the same thing over here. I'm gonna just do 3 and 3 for these. Jump and break that. There we go. Boom. Boom. Okay, we're definitely gonna need more glass, but I think there was still some normal glass over there, and we have... Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good. That's cool. That's awesome. Do you live in India? I have a few friends that live there. I'm not exactly sure where they live now, but there are some friends from college who live there. I think there's one in New Delhi. I'm not sure where the others live, though. Yeah, we'll see. Right now, it's a little hard to picture just based off of how much we do have done. But the idea, I'll just walk all the way over here to give the idea. So you see what I'm thinking? So we're going to do these 2 over here, which I think is going to look just fine. Yeah, I think that's going to look... I don't really know if I love the shaping of this, but I want it to be taller. I don't know. We might shrink that down by 1 block. But then here in the middle, we've got a couple options. We either have it be tall here, like really, really tall here. And then we do maybe 2 towers off of this, like here, and that's where our towers could be. Or we just do 1 kind of large roof like this. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one I want to do. So those are the ideas. Those are the ideas that I have. But I kind of, honestly, if we're thinking about doing the towers, I could do 2 towers right here. It would look a little different, but... Oh, you think they need to be steeper even? They could be steeper. They could definitely be steeper. Yeah, I guess we just gotta decide on what we want the central roof, I think now is the issue. Because typically what I would do here is I'd make, you know, the roofs connect right here and have this roof actually kind of arch this way. But I don't know if... There's a skeleton somewhere. Where is the skeleton? Oh, he was up there. They can spawn up there. Whoops. Whoops. Maybe we need to go light that up. Can I put this here? No, I can't. Okay. Let's do 1 more like that. Nope, can't do that. That would have been fun. Okay, we'll do this way. There we go. And then we'll light that up so that that doesn't happen again. And I think that should give us enough light. I don't think I need to put another one here. Yeah, I don't. Okay. Yeah, I suppose this roof is actually going to pose an interesting challenge because whatever we decide to do now is actually going to decide the rest of this. I don't know what's going to look the best, to be entirely honest. So if we do... I almost think this middle section needs to just be taller in general. Like, what if we build this up like a box up to here? A second story. And then we'll do another roof on top of that. So it'd be a lot bigger, like a ton bigger. Yeah, just essentially one tower in the middle that would go up just above the height of these, maybe 2 or 3 blocks above the height of these, and then we'll do the roof over the top of that. I'm thinking that might be the way to do this. And it certainly won't look bad. I don't think that's going to look bad at all. Question is, how much spruce do we actually have left? We got 42 here. I don't think we have any in this chest, but we'll go look. Yeah. So we're definitely going to need more. But I do like that idea. So I guess now what we need to do is figure out where that tower starts. And I think I want this to be a normal covered patio. I don't want there to be building above this. So I think maybe what we'll do is have it actually start right here. So let's move our bed. We'll just move that right here for now. But if we do this right here, it actually, like, sure, it looks like it kind of obstructs this right now. It really doesn't obstruct this if you think about it, because it's just there on the corner. So you still get the full view of everything. No, but it's because of how I have them planted. If those were planted, well, I guess the dark oak trees aren't going to grow. If those had been planted with one more, they would have, but I didn't do that. So if we do 5 here, right? Yeah. Yeah, that'll look fine. Okay. And then we build this up. Maybe that tall. So we'll do the same thing right here. Now we got to be careful because, like I said, I don't want to lose this pickaxe. Okay, that's the right height. Ah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And then we'll do that one more time right here. Are these all the same size now? Yes, they are. Okay. So if we do this, what does that look like? Now, granted, again, we still have to imagine. We're not really getting this built yet. We got to imagine here. It'll certainly look interesting. I think it's the right idea. I think it's the right idea. I just don't know how to execute it. But honestly, okay. So if we do the big roof right here, have it kind of slope, we can do a big center glass window. And I think that would look really cool. It's gonna be interesting. I do think it's gonna work though. It's gonna be an interesting one. But I like that. I think I like that idea a lot. So, oh my gosh. Do we have spruce saplings? Hold on. Oh, this could be bad. If we don't have any spruce saplings, I might cry. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Woof. That was almost a big panic moment for me. There we go. Get our big trees growing up. Beautiful. Okay. Oof, if we hadn't had spruce saplings, we would have had to wait for like another wandering trader or something to spawn to get some new ones. So glad that we found those. I think I'm liking the idea of this. It's gonna take proper execution and design to make it look right, but I think we know how to do that pretty well at this point. Yeah, I also got scared. Then I remembered we did have that other kind of miscellaneous drops box over on the other chest, so I'm glad that we we checked there, because I would have just probably gone into a panic right then and been like, oh great, now what do we do? Beautiful. I think it's one of the most satisfying things in this game to mine one of these big trees. I don't understand why sometimes they've got such low hanging leaves and sometimes they've got like leaves that go all the way to the top. I'm not sure. Yeah, my pickaxe is almost dead because it's the only pickaxe we got right now. So I need to use some of our iron to make another iron pickaxe. We are almost out. Or we've got to switch to doing like stone exclusively. Is it nearing the end of stream time? It's the end of stream song. It is ending the... It is nearing the end of stream time. We got 2 minutes left. Well, that should be enough time to cut down this tree, though. Just working our way up the ladder. There we go. And we're probably gonna need to start paying attention to the axe too. I'm thinking though we're not gonna need very much of this spruce. I mean, I bet honestly, cutting down these 2 trees is probably gonna put us at enough, and then we can leave some permanent trees if we wanted to, have them as kind of decorative blocks around here. But we'll just need to see what works. Brother, no, you're gonna get us both killed. You can't climb up that. That's for me. Yeah, I figured why not. The Sunday stream was kind of just a fun like bonus stream because I, missed out on the one on Tuesday. So I was like, why not stream, on Sunday? And then I was like, well, there's no reason to throw off the schedule just because I streamed on Sunday too. So it's a double stream week, and who knows, maybe we'll stream again on Sunday. Little bee guy, you've gotten yourself trapped. That's goofy of you. Okay, maybe we need to put something right here to prevent them from doing that. Maybe we grab... No, hold on. Let's go grab some of our cobblestone. This will be the last thing we do before we end stream, is go and put some cobblestone down to prevent the bees. Because you can see over here, we've got, something. Over here, we have nothing. So we're going to put some cobblestone there so that the bees do not get trapped and die. And then we can remove that, which solves our problem from earlier about not knowing what to do right here. So there we go. Now the bees can't get trapped. They're safe. Good. All right. Honestly, I'm going to group up all of our saplings and we'll go put those in one place. And with these all put away, that's where we're gonna end stream. That's 2 hours. So we'll call it there. But seriously, thanks for hanging out, Tim. It's always great to chat. And anybody else who's just lurking or hanging out, glad to have you here. I really am. Thanks for spending your night with me. So I hope you all have a lovely night. We have a video coming out on Sunday, and then I don't want to make any promises. I don't want to make any crazy promises, but my plan is, at least for a little while, kind of as a, it's summer, let's do something for fun. We might go back to the Wednesdays and Sundays. It's going to be, we're not going to do the same, series each time. We're going to kind of switch in between, but we might be going back to videos on Wednesdays and Sundays just for a little bit, just for fun, because I've been working on a lot of things and I kind of just have things like sitting on deck. And instead of waiting weeks to post them, I'd rather just have them posted. So no promises, but that's what I'm kind of hoping. So it might not be this coming, like not tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see. But with that, thank you so much for watching. Take care. And I will see you soon.